Say man, it's your boy, Smooth Cozy.
Boy, if you don't,
I just lost hella subscribers, didn't I? What's good, you guys? Your boy Cozy back with another motherfucking video for one time. You dig what I'm saying, man? And today, guys, I'm bringing y'all story time. You feel me? I haven't done one of these in a minute. I've been doing a lot of vlogging, been doing a lot of advice videos. You feel me? I just been doing other shit, man. If you guys haven't seen, let me fix my camera real quick. Fix this shit. If you guys haven't seen my house shopping vlog, if you guys haven't seen the vlog where I went to Neiman Marcus, if you guys haven't seen the vlog where I went downtown Charlotte, I'm gonna link those down below in the description, man. Make sure y'all watch them. Actually, I'm gonna just post a link to my my vlog playlist. Watch those vlogs, man. They lit as hell. You feel me? I'm gonna really get back on my, or get on my vlogging grind. You feel me? I'm trying to go crazy for y'all. Feel me? Because I love y'all. Y'all been telling me to vlog, and I've been slacking, or I was slacking on YouTube. Now I'm very consistent, but I'm not as consistent as I want to, because I want to get to like posting 2-3 videos a day. I'm actually double uploading today. But yeah, man, without further ado, man, let's get right into the video. If you haven't already, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. If you new, make sure you turn on post notifications, all that, man. Man, let's get into the video. Anyway, man, we about to get into the story time, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, man. Like the video. Follow me on all my social media. Links will be down below in the description. And yeah, man, let's get into the story time. So this happened sophomore year. Actually, I just filmed my cause y'all probably like 2 videos in a row with this shit. I just filmed the high school advice video, or school advice video in general. I just filmed that video. If you guys haven't already, make sure y'all go peep that video, man. But this is actually in ties with that video, because while I was filming that, I actually remembered a crazy story time that happened with a substitute teacher. And I'm about to tell y'all that right now. But yeah, man, I'm about to get into it. So this happened sophomore year when I think I was like 17? Was I 17? Yeah, I was 17 at the time. I was like 16 or 17. I might have been 16. No, I was 16. Yeah, I was 16 at the time. So this happened sophomore year. I was about 16 at the time, and we had the substitute teacher, right? Now this substitute teacher, I was new to the school. I was still new. I was only at this school for maybe 5 months, which is still new. You feel me? Some of y'all probably be like, oh, you already know the school by then. But nah, I was still new to the school. I didn't really know anyone like that, especially in the class that I was in. I didn't know anyone, nobody in the class. But so we get into class and we have the substitute teacher, right? Now, I didn't know it at the time, but this substitute teacher was one of the meanest substitute teachers at that school. I didn't know it, but everyone was like, oh, we got this sub, what the fuck, bro? You know how it be. But I was like excited, because you know, sub means like you get to get away with stuff that your teacher wouldn't let you get away with. You feel me? Usually the subs, they don't do shit. Like, we had this one sub that in the same class, actually, in the same math class, we had this one sub, and bro literally was sitting there playing Temple Run at the desk, not doing shit. We were just sitting there like talking in math, and bro was just sitting there like this. Oh. You feel me? Like, just playing the game, you feel me? So I was like, oh shit, well I guess we just gonna be chilling. He gave us a worksheet, we ain't do it. I ain't gonna lie, we ain't do the worksheet. But back to the story time, man. So I'm thinking like, oh yeah, this about to be lit. We better just be chilling, you feel me? Like chilling and shit. We get in the classroom. I was late to class, by the way. I was late to class. Well, I wasn't really late, I was just the last one to get in the classroom. But I get in the classroom, and usually when there's a sub and like she lets us get away with shit, or he lets us get away with shit, usually the sub is like, usually the classroom is like a little bit more lit than it was. I get in the classroom and everyone is sitting there in their seat, like like a damn robot. I was like, hold up, is my camera focused? Everyone was sitting in their seat like a damn robot. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why y'all? It's a sub, we lit, right? So I come in the classroom hyped as fuck because I'm like, oh yeah, we got a sub, let's go, let's go, let's go. Bruh, I get in the classroom, already see that everyone's like sitting in their desk like that. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm going to the classroom hyped as fuck. I'm dapping everyone up. I'm like, oh yeah, we got a sub today, we got a sub. Bro, I kid you not. This sub had like a ruler, like a long ass ruler. Pause. So she slams that shit down on the desk and is like, get in your seat. I'm like, damn, like chill. The fuck you got that shit for? So I get in my seat. We chilling and whatever, and she is like, who can I trust to pass out these papers, right? So I was like, I'll do it. And she was like, no, put your hand down. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? So these two girls who I knew, we're not gonna name their names, they were like, oh yeah, we'll do it. So she let them do it, right? They passed out the papers, and the math was something that I didn't know, because I was like absent for like a couple of days before that class, and so I didn't know what they were doing, right? So I was like, because my homie Danny was literally right next to me, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get help from him, you feel me? Or there was this girl, she was actually one of the girls that was passing out the papers. There was this girl, Tiara. I was like, oh yeah, Tiara finna help me, because like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So, after they get done passing out the papers and mess, teacher gets to talking about like the class expectation, right? She's like, no chewing gum, and I'm like, but our teacher lets us chew gum all the time. And she was like, spit it out. And I was like, damn, you mean as fuck. So she's like, no chewing gum, no eating, no drinking, which was dumb as hell. She said that we couldn't have water. Dumb shit, you feel me? So she was like, you can't drink water, no talking, and if I see you like talking to someone or like getting close to someone's desk, I'm gonna assume you're cheating. Like as if we were taking a test and we were just doing a little worksheet that like, it was like a review for like a quiz or some shit. I don't even remember, because that was like 2-3 years ago. But yeah, man, I had, bruh. So off rip, I was like, well, I can't get help with this shit, so what the fuck am I gonna do, right? So I'm literally just sitting at my desk like looking at my paper like, you feel me? I'm just like sitting there like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So I'm sitting there just chilling, looking at the clock, waiting for the time to pass and mess. And teacher comes up to me, what's your name? And I was like, Jay. And she was like, why aren't you doing your work, Jay? And I was like, I don't know how to do this. Like, I was absent for a couple days. I was respectful. I was being so respectful, because, you know, like, I ain't know the sub, I didn't know how she acts, so I was being respectful as hell. So I was like, well, I was absent, so I don't know how to do it, and I was hoping that I was gonna get help from one of my homies, but you said we couldn't talk. So yeah, and she wasn't, see, usually like subs, they kind of like know what they doing when it comes to like each class, but she didn't know shit about math. She didn't know what we were doing, you feel me? So she couldn't help me. So she was like, okay, and walks off. So I'm like, alright, cool. So I'm like sitting in my desk, you feel me? Just like, at this point I'm like, I got like a little pencil, I'm just doodling, you feel me? She comes up to me again, like maybe 60, not even, maybe like 2 minutes later, she comes up to me and it's like, why aren't you doing your work? And I said, I just told you, like, I don't know how to do this. And she was like, okay. Goes to the phone and calls the main office. And I'm like, the fuck? What are you calling the office? Bro, I just told you I don't know how to do this, you feel me? She calls the office and is like, yeah, I have this kid named Jay and he's not doing his work at all. What should I do? And they told her to call ISS and send me down there. So I'm like, what the fuck? And while she's on the phone with the main office, she's telling me like, yeah, they want me to send you to ISS, so you better get to doing your work. And I'm like, I don't know how to do this. I was out. I wasn't taught this, you feel me? So she gets off the phone with the office. Dials again. Starts calling ISS. No, she was like, yeah,
I have this kid named Jay here who refuses to do his work.
And I'm like, are you dead? Are you dumb? I just told you I don't know how to do the work. I'm not refusing to do it. I just don't know what I'm doing. You feel me? So they're like, oh yeah, send him down to ISS, because she wasn't giving them the full story. She was like, oh yeah, send him down to ISS, She gets off the phone and is like, you either do your work or pack your stuff and go to ISS. And I was like, and then at this point, because everyone was like looking a mess, so this girl was like, he doesn't know how to do the work. Can I just explain to him how to do it? It was Tiara, the one that was like, oh, she can help me. She was like, can I just explain to him how to do the work? And the ISS teacher was like, I mean, not the ISS teacher. The substitute was like, no, fuck, no. Why are you talking? You want to get written up? So, oh, that was the other thing. Right before she called the ISS, right? She had written a referral for me. Some of y'all might not know what that is. It means like you get written up, like you go to ISS for like a couple days, or you get like suspended type shit. You feel me? Depending on how bad it is. So she had a write up for me. I was the first one to I think damn near we gonna get into it. But she had a write up for me. Like when she was on the phone with the office, I saw it in her hand. It had my name on it and everything. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like I just don't know how to do this. You feel me? So long story short, she was like, alright, so you don't know how to do it? Okay, hold up. So she walks out of the classroom, and so we're all talking because we're like, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with this teacher? You feel me? So she walks out of the classroom and goes and gets my old math teacher. Now, let me tell y'all something. Let me give y'all some backstories real quick. This math teacher hates me. I hate the math teacher. Long story short, I think that he might hate me because he might have thought that I was looking at his daughter when I wasn't at all. So I don't know if that's why he hates me, or if he hates me for a completely different reason. I don't know. But he doesn't me. I don't with him. You feel me? So I'm sitting there like, just take me to ISS. Just take me to ISS, cause fuck that. So I was just like, alright, fuck it. You feel me? Like, just explain to me real quick what I need to do. So he starts clowning on me because he's like,
Jay, we went through this like last year. What are you doing? We actually went through this last semester. Did you really forget that fast?
Trying to like pick on me and shit. So I'm like, bro, can you just explain to me how to do this shit so I can go on my merry way? You feel me? So he explains how to do it, right? But his explanation was stupid as. And if you know, bruh, if you went to the school that I went to, you know what teacher I'm talking about. You know that teacher, his explaining was ass. He could not teach at all. Like, I'm convinced that everyone that was in his class either failed or kissed his ass so much so that they could pass. But he explained it, I didn't get it, so I was like, alright, fuck it, like, let me just, you feel me? So I was just sitting there and I was pretending to do the work at this point. I'm pretending to do the work. And after my math teacher leaves, the sub goes back to her desk, and the sub comes back over to me, and like, I'm pretending to do my work, so I'm like writing bullshit down, you feel me? She's like, okay. And then like turns the paper over and it's like,
why aren't you doing the back, Jay?
And I'm like, I haven't gotten to the back. And then she's like,
look at the clock. You got 30 minutes left.
And I'm like, so I'm like, okay. Get back to doing my work, you feel me? So then it's like 20 minutes before class ends. At this point, people were just like doing whatever, because we didn't care anymore. Because we were just doing whatever, because it was like, fuck, like this teacher is being an asshole for no reason. So my homie, I forgot exactly what my homie did, but he did something, and the teacher got pissed. Teacher starts yelling at him. Then the two girls that helped like pass out the papers, because they about had it with her, They start yelling at the teacher. And then teacher starts cussing at us. They start cussing at the teacher. And I'm just like, is that a fucking groundhog? There's way too much wildlife out here. Me and my homie, I'm looking at my homie like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Bro, this dude, he pulls out his phone and is like, bro, I'm about to get all this on World Star, this bitch, you feel me? Bruh, funniest shit ever, bro. Shout out to my boy Danny, bro. He starts pulling out his phone, starts recording this shit like, oh yeah, bro, I'm finna get this shit. Bruh, it was just funny as fuck. Bro starts recording the whole argument, right? And then they keep going back and forth, they cussing at each other, subs cussing at us, we cussing at the sub. Like, she starts writing down referrals for everyone. Literally everyone in the class got a referral, right? So, long story short, man, sub was crazy as hell, just on some bullshit. And then when the teacher came back, by the way, nobody did any of their work, like nobody. Because I wasn't the only one that couldn't figure it out. A couple other people couldn't figure it out either. But when our actual teacher came back, she was like, oh yeah, I see all these referrals, what happened, blah, blah, blah. We tell her what happened. And she yells at us, but then she was like, yeah, I know that sub is crazy as hell. So we're like, what you yell at us for? But yeah, man, that's the story time, man. Sub cussed us out, we cussed at the sub. Sub was on some bullshit with me. And I didn't go to ISS. I didn't go to ISS at all. She tried to put me in ISS, but I didn't, fuck that, I wasn't going. I was like, fuck it. You feel me? Can't put me in ISS. But man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Turn on post notifications. Comment down below what other videos y'all want to see from me. Comment down below what other videos y'all want to see on this channel, man. And yeah, it's your boy Cozy. I'm out. Peace.